So for me, there are two I really want to mention.
Okay.
Number one is Tiwa Garden. For me, Tiwa Garden is a very well approximated property regarding facing the Lekki Expressway.
Yeah.
A lot of people want something without stress, accessibility. They want something they could access their site without stress. So, and I can remember that we went for a client allocation just about a few months back. It comes with instant allocation. So what stood me out for the property is accessibility and instant allocation. A lot of people are skeptical about when I buy a property, when am I getting my allocation? So this one comes to, we don't wait for bulk allocation that until clients are all together.
Yeah.
Individually, we take client to client and to site, and they are allocated. So it's going for 45 million naira right now, though there is a room for some little negotiation, and it has a very good type of government allocated CFO. So Tiwa Garden is a very good option of investment. I could put that across to client this week, and they'll be so glad we are giving them something good, because at the end of the day, what we want to do is we want something that will give them peace of mind, something that will give them fast return on investment. A lot of people retire with property. So these are the kind of property I feel they should retire with, or also invest into as a young individual as well. So another last one is the second, which is the last one for me, is people don't know that farmland is becoming the oil money right now.
The major key.
Yes.
Really something else.
Farmland, because real estate it's a diversification. You can diversify your investment, invest in landed property, farmland, houses or thereabout. But there's this particular farmland, Palm Crest, that is very, very good. It's located at Ishen, Oyo. And one thing about this property is how speedily it's selling out. Phase 1 was sold out in a short period of time. Phase 2 was sold out, and this is phase 3. So per acre is very cheap. Another opportunity for farmland is that you own the land while you still generate residual income every year. Because the estate company is the one managing all the production. Talk about cocoa plantation, palm tree, different kind of crops being planted. And you don't need to go through the stress of how do they manage it, how do they oversee it, if my money won't really go off or no. So this farmland combines a long-term generational wealth by investing in it, still owning the land as it appreciates. This farmland doesn't just make you wealthy, it builds generational wealth, because every year you tend to be getting a particular return. And a plot, per acre is selling for 5.5 million naira. Just make a deposit of 2 million. 2 million, and every year you get to have returns as your land keep appreciating. You still own the land. As a matter of fact, the land has a title of CFO. So what stood me out about it is people need something that could be fetching them money every year. There's something that could give them this peace of mind that there's something coming into my account from an investment. When you own a farmland, it gives you residual income and you still own the land. In summary, we have top 5 property, right? The Wilfredo property, the Westbrooks Garden, we have the Zealous Christie land, and Tiwa Gardens, and this Palm Crest that I talk about. But for me to wrap it up, in case I just feel like clients might not want a long-term investment as much as it is, farmland is not a long-term investment. You make money every year. But however, people might decide to do short-term. So I feel for that reason, we should also talk about buyback and LandVest, because looking at that now, every week I think we should be talking about buyback and LandVest for people to have the understanding that this money is a short-term investment where you can earn investments, get money every 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year. So that's also a good means of investment. I think we'll put it out there. I'll put the details of the information.
You put the details. I actually want to say a few things concerning that.
Okay.
You know, I have a friend which is so close to me, basically from the same state. This is my friend, also a brother.
Sir.
You see, when I talked to him about buyback, and he said, Bolan, all this in real estate, putting money to do buyback. I said, no, I am the one doing this business for you to know how buyback really works. And I explained to him in detail. You know, he first tried with about 3 million naira. And when they say that it's genuine, and he makes a lot of his returns, and he said, you know what, let's renew. After I renew, one more time again, he said, you know what, I want to add extra 5 million naira to it again. Before you know, he said, I want to add another 10 million naira to it again. And he kept
getting it. He's removing the interest while the capital is still there. So that's a good
the major
one.
Key about
I think we should push it out more this week to let people know the opportunity that lies in it. Yes. All right, sir. Thank you so much for this meeting. Thank you, everyone.